We just got done with another practice, and we've had a little bit of extra time to prepare for Houston. They've had a lot of time to prepare for us. We're kind of going off of what they've done in the past. They've had they've been very structured, and they've got obviously a long-time offensive coordinator, the Coach Holgerson, their head coach, and their D coordinator's been at this a long time, and so we think we know what we're going to get, but there's also a lot of what-ifs, new wrinkles, things they decided to do, over the summer or in the first few weeks of camp. So, you got to work on a lot of things when you have that, and luckily we had a little bit of time to do some of that.
Questions for Coach?
Willie, this is the anniversary of the famous game against Houston last year where Will Hall, you knew about him well, he kind of got on the national map with the fake kneel down play. But just in general, what does Will Hall bring to the table as an offensive coordinator for you?
Oh, he does an excellent job. He's, loves football, really interacts well with the student athletes. I think that's a big thing. A lot of enthusiasm, great knowledge of the game. Just a really, really, really good overall coach.
And also as a quarterbacks coach, obviously he's got some work now with getting a freshman ready. What do you like? And obviously he's got the experience of having been a quarterback. Just what is he at there?
I think that helps. I know I've talked about it before, but it's kind of like a punter or kicker, and there's not very many excellent punter kicker coaches who haven't done it before, in my opinion. I think it's almost the same thing with the quarterbacks. I think there are some guys that didn't play the position who really know how to coach the nuances of technique and fundamentals throwing a football. But Will does a very good job of that also.
He coaches with a lot of intensity, with a lot of enthusiasm. That's personality. What does that bring to the table for you?
Oh, I think it makes the practices fun. That's the way I coach as well, and I've always done it. And we've got a lot of guys on staff who've got a lot of energy, and I think it. You got to be on your toes when you're out there playing the game and practicing the game, and I think that helps our guys do that.
How do you feel like Pratt has practiced this week? Obviously, it's a different situation for him going in knowing he's going to be the starter.
I think he's done a good job. I think both he and Keon have had good weeks. I think since we've made the decision, it's made everything a little bit more clear. Maybe as to who that you're going to play, and we just hope he builds on his last outing.
I've noticed for practice for quite a while, your former offensive lineman Orgeron, and I think Nick Hogan have been practicing on the defensive line. Is that accurate? And what was the reasoning behind their switches?
Well, we had some guys get banged up, and both those guys played defensive line in high school, so we moved them over there, and then I think it's good. Those guys, when we're down there doing scout team versus the offense, those guys are still able to be in tune with both sides of the ball. So that's the reason why we did that. It was probably about, 3 weeks ago where we had quite a few guys banged up.
So it's not a permanent move for those guys. It was a situational deal.
Could be.
Okay.
Anything else for Coach?
I'm good.
Thank you.